Hey everyone, here we go again. Welcome back to the sunny side. I'm Sonny. I'm Sonny, and today I'm gonna rank the top zodiac signs that are most likely to get into a fight. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Whatever, Sonny. What the hell? Anyways, this one should be easy, not just because everybody wants to fight, right? Whatever. Anyways, as always, take it with a glass of prune juice, guys, and chill out. All right, whatever. Let's get to the video. Alright, first things first, here's the admin. I created a Patreon account and a PayPal donation button for everyone who can help support the channel. Every little bit helps and I super appreciate all of the support. In addition to all of that, the only way we can honestly grow the channel is by sharing the videos. So if you like the videos, please give it a thumbs up. Definitely share it with your friends on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, social medias that you belong to. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. Alright. And that's the action. That's the only real way to honestly grow the channel, and I appreciate all the support. All right, next. I'm a professional astrologer. I don't know if you can figure that one out or not, but I do write the horoscopes for some of the newspapers up here in Canada, and I do read them to you before they come out in the newspaper, which is, I think, is kind of cool. If you'd like a personal reading, then simply message me at the email above, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible, and we'll set it all up. In addition to all of that, the readings aren't free, but I am giving back to the Sunnysiders here. So if you'd like the chance to win a reading, then simply tune into the Sunnyside live stream right here every Friday at noon, where I tell everybody's going to be lucky in love. And I raffle off one reading a week. So if you want to into that, then please tune into the live stream on Fridays. All right, that's the admin. Let's get to the action. All right, so anyone can start a fight, right? Seriously. And there are a bunch of signs. Okay. Right, but not really, okay? There are a bunch of signs that will simply walk away if things go sideways. There are also a bunch of signs that will opt for a peaceful solution. Very seriously, some of them prefer that. Now, yeah, everyone in the Zodiac can fight back. But the guys today, well, these are the guys who started. And this should be easy, Anyways, here we go. Seriously, these guys like to pick fights. First up, number 5 on our list today is a dogmatic, meaning they think they're always right, okay? And they're willing to defend it. And it doesn't really matter if you've accidentally bumped them the wrong way or not. If they see an injustice, then they're going to say something. And that's number 5, Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. Well, we all know Sagittarius is fiery, right? Obviously, they're fire sign, right? Anyways, they're also optimistic. They don't like to be controlled. They are adventurous, they're definitely fun, and obviously they're really smart. Saggy's really smart. But they're also majorly opinionated, and they want their way. Yes, they are also willing to cast you aside and go it on their own if you become too much, of a controlling drag as well. But that's kind of not the point here. The real action is, if Saggy sees something that they don't like, or even better, if they see something in you that they don't like, then they're going to say something. For the record, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which among other things is highly spiritual, is confident, expansive, and is dogmatic. So for the guys who are born under this energy, they think they're always right, and they're going to tell you about it. And, that's pretty much Sagittarius. But there's a little more. Sag isn't exactly a social justice warrior, just to let you guys know. But they do stick up for the underdog, and they are vocal about it, and they are expressive, and they won't back down. So if Sag sees something going sideways, they're going to let you know. Okay, so what, right? Seriously. Okay, here's a little more. In the Tarot, Sag is represented by the card Temperance. All right, now that's a pretty fancy word that not everybody really fully understands, right? But to temper something is to modify it in some way, or to make it better or more useful. And Sag is always seeking for the answers or ways to bring about the bigger pictures in life. And that means adjusting on the fly or tempering something, all right? It also means, to temper something also means to neutralize it or to soften it. And it's used in phrases like this, temper your words, right? Which means to soften your words. Or temper your enthusiasm, which means, bring your enthusiasm in. because these expressions are because your expressions are getting out of control, so you got to temper them, which is really funny when you think of it, because Sagittarius is the one sign in the zodiac that rebels against being tempered, and you kind of control or softening or hardening or adjusting of the expressions. Sag is like a full-on expression. It's really funny, but that's what they mean in the tarot. Anyway, so what does this mean? Well, okay, that's what it just means. By definition, Sag is predisposed to temper your actions. Not theirs, your actions. If you slip sideways. Like, seriously. So that's the action. Sagittarius is represented by temperance in the tarot. And it's not that Sag resists against being tempered in any way, shape, or form. They want to get out and they want to have fun. They're expansive, emotional, freak it out, let's go have a good time, everybody's welcome kind of energy. But on the same time, Sag wants to temper things. They want to bring you guys under control so that everybody else can have a good time. They don't want rough edges. They want fun and inspiration. Just like Scorpio is the death card, Scorpio don't really want death. Scorpio want life, but they do it through death. Sagittarius, they don't really want to temper your enthusiasm. They want everybody to have a good time. But in order to have a good time, they got to put the slam down. They got to put the lockdown on some of the jive, on some of the funky fun. And that's just the way it is sometimes. I don't make up the rules. Anyways, that's the action. Straight up. That's the action. Number 5, definitely going to temper your action, put you in your place. Sagittarius. Maybe they should be, the card shouldn't be called temperance. It should be called put you in your place. Or whatever. Okay, next, number 4 on our list today is also ruled by Jupiter. So they have, the dogmatic mumbo jumbo going on, whether they like it or not. They're also one of the zodiac's most flaky signs. And they are, by and large, these guys do whatever the hell they want to do, whenever the hell they want to do it. And that's number 4, Pisces. Totally. Now, at first glance, we'd think, Sagittarius and their hot temper should rank ahead of Pisces. But if you rub Sag the wrong way, then Sag can easily let it go and move on. Sag doesn't want to be bogged down in anything, and that includes arguments. But Pisces, no way. Especially if they think something should be a certain way. It doesn't matter if it's real or something that Pisces is just imagining. But if they think it should be a certain way, then they're going to fight for it. Oh yeah. Pisces is the number 1 sign of sticking up for the underdog. And the easiest way to the easiest way to seduce a Pisces, or to pull a Pisces, so to speak, if you're into that kind of action, is to simply appear down in your luck in some way. And if you do that, then the Pisces will gladly lend you a hand to help you up, and a pair of lips to kiss it better. Anyways, but it's the very idea of sticking up for a wrong which will spur Pisces to take action, and it's serious. And again, for those who don't know, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so they can be a little delusional at times, just saying. But again, there's no other sign that's willing to fight for what they believe in as much as Pisces. I know that's hard to believe, and it really is kind of weird, but Pisces will fight. The twin fish have a lot of people fooled, just saying. They are violent, and they do fight, and they are lippy, and they do bitch, and they do complain, and they do speak without thinking, and I see it in the comments all the time. We all do, and some of the stuff, it really can be completely mental, but the worst part about Pisces is, for better or worse, they can be, really sore spots if they lose out on something. Sore spots? Nice typing, Sonny. They can be really sore sports if they lose out on something. If Pisces want something and they don't get it, they will bitch, they complain and they whine and complain. They're like little babies. They're worse. Everyone on this list can be a little baby at times. I don't consider Sag a baby, but and number 2 is not a baby, but Pisces is a whiny baby at times. Anyways, what's going on? They'll bitch about it. They can be seriously sore losers, and after the battle's done, Pisces will keep fighting, all right? Pisces likes to nurse things back to health. So just because the battle's over doesn't mean Pisces is going to stop fighting. When the battle's over, that's kind of when Pisces steps up. They're natural nurses and healers. That's when they go to work. So, don't expect the fight to be over and Pisces to suddenly disappear. Pisces, if Pisces doesn't want to be there, they're gone. They're not sticking in any scene they don't want to be, even a little bit. If you're talking to a Pisces and you lose their interest, they will just walk away right in the middle of a sentence. I've seen it. I'm like, what the hell? They don't I'm like. You go so like, ha ha ha. I guess you can put some boring ass stuff in your conversation, man. Pisces just up and hit the amp screen in the middle of mid speech. Like, that happens, okay? So, Pisces ain't gonna leave if they're in the scene. And if there's an underdog action to happen, like after the battle when the guy's down, that's when Pisces walks in. So, they're not a fixed sign. They're not gonna fight forever. But they ain't walking away just because the fight's over. Anyways. Alright, and it's weird because at first glance you wouldn't think Pisces would be fighting in the first place. Seriously. But they are. And more often than not, and they will never admit it, a lot of the times Pisces started it. But Sonny, it's not my fault. I was just sticking up for blah, blah, blah. They were hurt. I was defending them. Blah, blah. Alright, whatever. Tell it to the hand, fish girl. Number 4. I'm not so good with the math. It's a fish math. Whatever. If you're down on your luck, there's no one better to be with than a Pisces. You could be lucky to have a Pisces in your life. But if you're not down on your luck and you got to lay some action and you got to put some boundaries up, Pisces is going to complain. Number 4, Pisces. All right, it really was kind of easy if I did my... Anyways, actually most of the list is easy. Everyone here is more than willing to start a fight. They just go, they're just going to do it for different reasons. Anyways, that's the action. What you got next, Sonny boy? All right, next up, numéro 3. And everybody knows these guys are going to make almost every one of my lists. Can you guys get that? Can I get a... Okay. They live... Okay, here we go. These guys live in secret fear. Okay, these guys live... I don't know. I read this in the Zodiac. I read this in one of my books. It said that these guys right here, number 3 on our list, they live in secret fear that I'm going to get the job of Santa Claus. Because if that ever happened, then it would be bye-bye Christmas for our number 3 sign. And number 3, most likely to start a fight, Virgo. Yeah. Seriously. All right. Come on, Sonny. Why are you always so hard on Virgo? Like, come on, guys. I'm not really. But, like, in this case, Virgo does it to themselves. They're always picking on something. But it's how they communicate their emotions. It's funny. They don't admit it, but they are some of the biggest worry warts of the entire Zodiac. It's not that they're insecure or anything. Pisces is tough. I mean, Pisces is not tough at all. But, like, Virgo's definitely tough. And it's not that they're insecure. They just see things a certain way. And they're also earth energy, right? So it kind of has to be that, it kind of has to be a certain way or Virgo's going to get squirrely. But let's look at it like this, okay? I know I'm down on Virgo a lot, but, like, most of the time Virgo doesn't get it. The guys who complain usually don't get it. All right, look at it like this. If you don't let a water sign express their emotions, or better yet, water sign gets emotional about something, then they're going to react. Fair enough. If you're dealing with an air sign and you communicate something off color or something that will jar them, they will react. And here's an example. Look at Libra for an example. They're an easy one to use as an example. If you say something off color to a Libra, they're going to react. If you put someone down in front of a Libra, they're going to react. If you're like, Libra's going to react, right? If you like, blah, to a Cancer, the water sign, they're going to react, right? If you blah to, Sagittarius, you better believe Sagittarius is going to react. All right. So it only makes sense that if something tangible, physical, real is out of place, then Virgo's going to react. Like it makes sense, like Virgo, you didn't think just because they're an earth sign, they're going to be like, no, only Capricorn's like that. Okay. Anyways, and in this world, okay, then Virgo's going to react. And like in this world where everything is always in motion, life is, to live is a verb. Everything is always in motion here. And because of that, by default, something is always out of place. That's just how life works. So Virgo always has an excuse, but it's not an excuse, but they always have a reason for concern. They're shifting Earth. And that by default would cause concern for anyone. Hello, quicksand. You standing on quicksand. You ain't going to be concerned. Welcome to the world of Virgo, all right? They see everything as quicksand. Everything is physical, is changing around them. They have to run to keep up with real things. It's not imagined. They can't let it go because it's real, okay? You wouldn't let it go either, Anyways, but for Virgo, anyways, like anyone that would cause concern for anyone. But for Virgo, it's a way of life, and it's definitely not always fun. So if you're shifting the sands and pulling the picture out of focus, or better yet, deviating from a plan, Virgo likes to make lists, right? Then Virgo's going to let you know, obviously, and you would too. Number 3, definitely going to start a fight, especially if things go a little funky, which they always are. Virgo. Doo-doo-doo. Easy peasy. Okay. All right, well, we all know who number 1 is, right? Like, duh. But what about number 2? Well, we all know, I think, Aquarius is always packing, right? And definitely willing to pull the trigger. You know, at the slightest finch. My computer got to learn how to spell, man. Anyways, at the slightest flinch. Anyways, Aries always got one hand on the trigger and they're ready to go. So that's straight up, and we all know that. But do they really have enough invested in the outcome to rock the boat? Probably not. All right. Sorry, Aries not going to make the list today. What about Scorpio? All right, well, yes and no, right? Scorpio is notorious for turning the other cheek in the moment and walking away only to return later. Like, we all know that. Scorpio is actually the guy who walks away from a fight, goes to his car, then grabs a gun and comes back and shoots everyone. That's Scorpio, okay? Just saying. It kind of Cancer too, except Cancer gonna do it and cry all the day. It's like, and then Cancer's gonna sit and wait for the cops to show up. All right. Like, I really doubt I ain't gonna rob no banks with Cancer. Just saying. Anyways, Scorpio. Having said that, Scorpio does start fights. They really do, especially in relationships, and they do it as part of their breakdown and rebuild cycle. But it's kind of a mental Scorpio loving kind of move, you know. I know it's weird, but that's the way it is. Anyways, in general, however, if left alone, Scorpion ain't gonna sting nobody. But number 2 on our list today, can definitely poke a stick in the fromage and go, hey, is this way to go, Sonny. Straight up. Usually they are. Number 2 is usually a look at me, super playful sign that just wants to have fun. But these guys are also the number 1 divas of the Zodiac. Hey, Sonny, that's so pretty. No, not you. You. They want center stage and they're willing to fight to get it. But it's worse than that. Anybody say showgirl? That's my job. Okay. Number 2, Leo. Oh, yeah. Now, look, Leo has a sense of entitlement which simply rubs some people the wrong way. And seriously, I don't see how it wouldn't, you know? Imagine this. Leo doesn't only want to be the center of attention. They expect it. Leo is the definition of fabulous. Hey, baby, you looking fabulous. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. Okay. But they're major snobs, and they will exclude anyone who doesn't look like they belong. And check this out. They're not bad guys, but they are snobs. They will pull you aside if they don't want to embarrass you, okay? Leo will pull, they'll do that. They're going to just lay some, hey, man, you suck. They're not like that. Like, they are like that, but, like, not at the beginning. Anyways, they'll pull you aside and if they don't want to embarrass you, and they'll tell you to go home and change. I'll say that again. Leo isn't necessarily going to always make a big dramatic deal out of everything. Seriously, they're not that bad. If you don't piss them off, then they're not going to embarrass you. They will pull you aside and give you a chance to make the grade. Yes, Leo will definitely talk about you behind your back. That's just the way it is. And I mean, if you come back and you still don't measure up, Leo going to talk about you behind your back for the rest of your life. But by and large, Leo is going to give you a chance to measure up. But when a Leo walks into the room, they not only want, but also expect all eyes on them. And if they don't get it, they will definitely hit the freak and make a scene. Leo is stubborn, fixed, fire energy. So they will not be appeased. And they are the sun. So everyone's looking at them. Like, that's what it means in astrology. The sun is shining, it's where everybody's looking, right? If Leo doesn't have the spotlight, they will feel disrespected. I mean, it's weird, right? And they will start something. And this is a straight up lock. Number 2, gonna start trouble. Especially if the eyes aren't them, Leo gonna cause trouble. Number 2, Leo. Yeah, they really will. That's just the way it is. All right, here we go, guys. Numero uno, no bets on this one. We all know who it is. Is there any doubt? I mean, like, seriously, who's ruled by the god of, let's poke it with a stick and see if it moves? They really will. All right. How about the planet that if the sun wasn't around to hold everything in place, the planet would probably spin out of control and smash into all the other planets, just to say hello, right? No, not, you guys don't know yet? You really don't know? How about they like to start conversations with, hey, mother... They like to start conversations with arguments. Wait, not complaints. These guys don't start arguments by complaining. That's Virgo and Pisces. But a playful and competitive argument. All right, how about this? Still confused? I'll help you. I'm Aries. I'm the best. We should be number one in everything. I'm the best. You suck. I'm the best. I said, okay, whatever. I see it on so many where is the TV? Okay, all right, well, okay, everybody catch that? Number one, most likely to start a fight, Aries. All right, like, look, we all know that Aries is the number one most likely to start an argument in the entire zodiac, but here's the thing, it's not always a fight. It's just sparring, and it's how Aries plays. It's how they learn. It's how they express themselves, and it's how they communicate. If you're going to give Cancer a pass on the moods, right? And I encourage that, and I expect you guys to give Cancer a pass on the moods. And if you're going to give Virgo a pass on the complaining, which I expect you to do, you should calm down on Virgo as well, then you're going to have to, give Aries a little slack on the arguing. With some of the signs, it's a bad thing. If Scorpios begin to argue, then you better take notice, because your life is suddenly very literally on the line. Your life depends on it. But Aries just saying hello. And here's where it gets weird. If you don't spar back, then Aries gonna get upset. Like I'm telling you, it's not a fight. Aries just saying hello. Anyways, if you don't spar back, Aries is gonna get upset. They're not gonna get angry, they're gonna get upset. And once again, because this is how Aries expresses himself. Yeah, it's a childish pain in the ass, right? But seriously, most expressions from all of us are kind of a childish pain in the butt. Just saying, even when you get to know it, our expressions are childish. When Aquarius does their arrogant, aloof thing, that's like we're talking here. Why you gonna be like that? Or like Libra goes, like, what's your problem? Or, like all the signs, right? A Scorpio gonna pull a knife on you, or Cancer like poisons you while you're trying to have dinner. Like these are all that's childish, right? To poison somebody, kind of childish. You could have worked it out, right? No, okay. I'm just saying some of these expressions are, they can be trying at times. But having said all of that, like seriously, Aries is just being Aries, and just because they start an argument doesn't mean that they want to fight. It's just how they express themselves. And once again, if you don't respond back in kind, then Aries is gonna think you don't care. You're not helping them express themselves. That's the thing. If Leo can't shine, if you don't help Leo shine, you're not helping them express themselves. If you don't go on like a liquor run with Pisces, you're not helping them express themselves. I'm just saying. Anyways, that's the action. If a stone can be thrown, then Aries is going to be the first one to toss it. Straight up, no questions asked. Most likely to start a fight. Number one, we're the best. Aries. And that's the action. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for giving the video a thumbs up. And thanks for sharing sharing the videos and helping us to grow the channel. And obviously, thanks for donating to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the live streams, right? And on the weekly horoscopes. And that's the action. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sonny, wishing everyone the absolute best of a super beautiful week. Try not to get in any fights this week, guys. Unless you're trying to seduce an Aries. And I'll see you guys soon.